Hello. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. This is Whitney Anderson.
And hello, this is Samantha Phoenix.
And we are Calm Radio.
Today, we're going to talk about Episode 4, Focus on Cosmic Laws, the Consciousness of Reflection. If you have listened to Part 1, then you have heard what the law of reflection is about, and heard, maybe even listened to the inspired music about the law of reflection, which is pretty awesome. And if not, then definitely go check it out. But that's what we're going to talk about now. This is our live recording for Whitney and I to discuss the consciousness of reflection and what that actually means on a cosmic level. The interesting thing is how many conversations, Whitney, you and I have had about this particular subject in ways that we didn't even realize, because we talk about, sometimes it feels like we live in a virtual world or on a hollow grid, and like things are like some sort of projection, and reality is more of a projection than the reality that we think it is. Well, this law of reflection is literally telling us that is what it is by its own understanding of being. That is ultimately what it is. It is the foundation for which all of creation is able to be created upon by what we perceive and how we perceive it.
Samantha, I'm going to tell you, the biggest epiphany I've ever had in my life is E equals MC squared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, when that sunk in, when it hit me, the enormity of the meaning of this just totally changed my perception of every single thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like we're in a hollow grid, or right?
Well, see, that's exactly what the law of reflection is talking about. The law of reflection is actually about how it uses bioprotons and light waves to create the essence of physical, of everything physical. It's how we're able to be physical in these physical bodies instead of being all non-physical, because everything else is energy. If we were still just energy without this law or consciousness of reflection, then there would be nothing cohesive in that. So this is literally what we call that grid that we feel, that everything is built upon. We are feeling, when we feel that, we are feeling the consciousness of reflection and how it works to manifest this perception of what is solid and what is physical. This chair you're sitting on, this body that you're animating, this table that has got the cups and the equipment on it. All of these things we perceive as physical and solid because of the law of reflection and the way things are slowed down to the point of feeling solid when they are also energy as well. It's just a different form of energy. It's a form of energy that is able, because of this grid, to manifest much like a holodeck. So in many ways, I do kind of go back to that holodeck idea. If you look at this, the easiest way to understand what the function of this consciousness is and why we feel that, how can that be true? Because in some ways, on a different level, on a level we can't really comprehend any other way, that is how it works. So that's why it kind of makes sense to us, because technically that is how it is, but in a way that we really can't even fathom. But
it is the physical, but when you think about it, if the physical is energy traveling at such a speed that's so far beyond our comprehension. Mm-hmm. I mean, and when you think about that, you have something traveling that fast, it's got to create a barrier. So it just explains to me there it just makes me understand and realize and have so many epiphanies about our bodies, everything about our world, why it is the way it is, when I realize it is energy.
Exactly.
It is energy.
Exactly. And all of that, the whole point of that is it's literally, we do create our own reality because it's our perceptions that manifest within this grid of reality. It's literally what the vibration that we give off, you know. And we're going to talk more about what goes around comes around, and, you know, talk more about the law of attraction on down the line. But specifically, as in relation to this, imagine you are the programmer of the hologram that you're in, and you have co-programmers in that hologram with you. You know, or hologrid with you. Those are the people that are around you on a regular basis. Those are the people that get in your head, even if they're not around you. Those are the experiences that you allow to taint you. You know, all of these things. That is the programming you're putting into the hologram that you call reality.
Well,
so I've decided that as the programmer of that, I can create my own fucking hologram.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, I understand that, and I manifest more and more and more of my own reality than I ever have. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you what, the more I'm able to do this, the better life seems to be.
You know, I'm every time I come over here to see you, this week even, just every time I see you, I'm like, oh my God, guess what happened? And I keep talking about more and more cool things. So it's really exciting the way there have been a lot of things unfolding and things just kind of literally just dropping in our laps and just amazing, incredible things that are really propelling things forward in many wonderful ways.
When you visualize it, when you truly believe that this is already true.
You just see it as done.
Yes.
It is done, it is done, it is done, it is done.
It is already happened.
It is done. It is. It's done.
It has already happened.
And when we see it is when we align with the vibration of where it exists.
Absolutely.
We have to put ourselves in the place of it existing, not make it exist in our place.
And you know, sometimes I feel like, even though it happens now, that some of the things that I manifest had to have gone back and began sometimes weeks, months, even years.
Lifetimes. It might have been lifetimes unfolding.
Exactly.
But see, that's the beauty of the process. That is the beauty of the process of creation. We can do it as quickly or as slowly as we choose to, and what we want to experience in the unfolding of our creation of it. That's the beauty of our creation. So if we really, it's kind of like, I love the way Esther puts it when, you know, speaking as Abraham. You know, do you want to eat every bite of food that you're going to eat your entire life in one, you know, right in that one moment, in that one meal? No. Do you want to have, do you want to have every pleasure in one moment that you're going to have in a whole lifetime?
Absolutely not.
No. You want to savor it. You want it to last for as long as you're there to enjoy it, you know, for as long as you want to enjoy it. So that's the whole point of the unfolding. And I love the way she puts it as deliciousness, because I am seeing and feeling and tasting and smelling and embracing and swimming in the deliciousness of it all lately. Just of everything, of the creating, the co-creating, watching how things unfold, watching how things change, watching how things just happen, watching all kinds of beautiful things going on in my world and in the worlds being created around me, and it's an amazing experience. I love the changes that have manifested in my life lately. I love the changes that have manifested in myself through the work that I've been doing.
Samantha, you look the happiest I've ever seen you.
I have been ecstatic lately. Just talk about being in the vortex. I'm like, I'm in here and I don't want to let anything get me out, and y'all don't want anything to get me out. Just let me be in here and do everything from in here. That's all I want. And really, I too am in control of that. Some things I do still have a trigger here and there, and I'm dealing with those as they come up. And most of those even have lessened or gone away. So, yeah, there's a lot of really amazing things unfolding, and that's a big part of what we're going to be sharing along the way too, as we roll out things with Calm. So we have a lot of new programming coming up that's really going to be awesome as well. No, we got 4 minutes. No, we still have 4 minutes.
Okay, this is Whitney. I got lost for a minute there.
Derail. You know, that happens sometimes. It's like every now and then it's just like back into what?
My goodness.
Yeah, okay.
We'll edit this out 1 year.
Yeah, maybe. You know,
but whatever.
It is what it is. That's the beauty of doing it live. Honestly, that is the beauty of the live recording, because while we and apparently that was something we weren't sure about either, because we can pre-make things and have more than 15 minutes, but even when we're doing a recording, we only get 15 apparently.
Well,
at the moment.
I was thinking about the consciousness of reflection. That's where I was at. I was kind of entranced for a moment.
Kind of connecting with it.
And
you can see how being connected with it is something that we've actually been feeling for a long time, and the things that in our awareness and understanding of a lot of things now.
Right.
So that's the beauty of learning about this, and we want to invite y'all to episode 5. I will be putting out some information on that. That will be coming up. The recorded segment will be coming up sometime in the next couple of days, most likely, but we'll have it soon. And then we'll start our live broadcast again, probably around next Monday. And Whitney, did you have anything else that you wanted to let them know about before we thank our sponsors?
Well, I wanted to leave everyone with a note that, each one of us manifest our surroundings. And to me, one of the best things that we could each do for ourselves is learn to be happy. Mm-hmm. Wake up with a smile on your face. Mm-hmm. Go to bed at night with a smile on your face. This will change your life.
Absolutely.
And just that one habit alone will begin assisting you in the manifestation of other things that bring you joy and happiness.
Absolutely.
And happiness to those around you.
And you've got to keep in mind, no one else is responsible for your happiness except for you.
That's exactly
bottom line.
Right.
You can be happy no matter what if you allow yourself to be. It's a matter of allowing yourself to be, finding that space no matter what else is going on. That's the most important part of that as well. That's how you keep on that track. So we want to thank our sponsors at A New Light Video Magazine. We also want to thank our sponsors at the Escape Artists Travel Consultants and at the Mystics Mall in Savannah, Georgia at the Keller's Flea Market. We want to invite y'all to join us on Facebook at Cosmically Aware Alliance of Luminous Messengers. And we also wanted to let you know about our Patreon that you can join for some exclusive membership stuff. So join us there.
This is Whitney Anderson
and Samantha Phoenix, and we are Calm Radio.